Okay, hello and welcome to She TV, the place women come to become powerfully feminine from the inside out. I am Candice Oneida and I have got a very special guest for you today. His name is Alexandre Cormont. We're going to call him Alex for the sake of the audience. Hi Alex, say hello to everybody.
Hello Candice, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Beautiful, beautiful. I want to read you a little bit about Alex before he gets to introduce himself. And we're going to talk about this topic today about how to make a man pursue you. Okay? So
yes. I love this topic. Thank you so much for having me, as I said. So ladies, you can hear I have a strong French accent. So I'm coming from France. I'm a love and relationship expert since 2007. I love to say that I've coached more than 50,000 people. So I came 4 years ago in the US, translate my philosophy, and I really want to help women to empower themselves and to make a man pursue you, because this is what you deserve. And I love this topic, so thanks so much for having me one more time.
Fantastic, yeah. And so let me just read a little bit more about him, just so you get an idea. Alex is called the French relationship expert for obvious reasons. Okay, and he's actually the #1 relationship expert in France and in Europe, and has over 1.5 million people following him worldwide. He has a master's degree and is an NLP practitioner. Okay, now he's created his own YouTube channel called The French Relationship Expert in English, which is the one we'll probably send you to. And Alex, we're going to talk to women today about how to make a man pursue you, not just as a man yourself, but as a relationship expert from the male perspective. So how do we make men pursue us?
That's a good question. And it's a topic that I will always talk about, because since 2007, I've coached thousands of women that came to me and talked to me and said, Alex, I met this guy. In the beginning of the relationship, he was really involved. He was calling me, he was texting me, he was asking me to go out. But after a couple of weeks, months, it just disappeared. Or he stopped just really acting and giving you some attention. So the question that we need to answer is how to make a man pursue you. And I was talking to Candice just right before this video, because I just learned about feminine and masculine energy. Before that, I was talking about, so from my standpoint as a relationship expert and as a man, I always love to say that men needs to pursue you. And the best advice I can share with you is to not do the first step. So what does it mean exactly? If you text a guy, if you ask him to go out, if you tell him that you love him first, this will put you in a masculine energy. I feel that this will be too easy for him. So my philosophy is about what I call, but that's not the best word, but I will call it the balance of power. If you give too much to someone, they will take you for granted. So in today's world, to make a man pursue you, I think there is two things that are really important. The first one is to let him do some actions. Let him show up. Because I know that you will be scared, and I always heard this sentence, like women saying, but Alex, I don't fall in love that much. So I love this guy, I want to do actions. The problem is, if you do that, you will not let him pursue you. And this is not good. So I don't want you to chase a man. Let him come to you.
And do you know what on that piece, why that's so important, women?
I want to know.
Because men play for points. Men play to win. This is not conscious, but think about every sports game in the world that are male dominated. They're trying to get the ball into the goal. Right?
Exactly.
Right?
And that's true.
And it feels good to the masculine to win. They want to win. You're taking that away from them when you try to do the pursuing and the winning.
Exactly. And I understand that you can be scared to lose him or scared to do a mistake, because the dating world today is difficult. But the fact is that if you continue to do the same, I would say, bad action or mistakes, you will not have the good results. So as Candice said, I think it's really important for you to know that men needs to chase, because once you become needy, or once they will know that you're here and you're waiting for them, they will not give you attention. So the first thing that you need to do is to control your emotion, to not touch your phone, to not text him, call him, or ask him to go out. Because every time you will open up, he can take it and he can just stop pursuing you.
I'm just sitting back here just nodding and nodding and nodding in the background.
Yeah.
And there's something about hearing it from a man, right? And also someone who's an expert in this, isn't it? Huh? You've heard me say these things, but it's really powerful to hear your point of view, Alex. And so I have a question in the line of, so the man needs to initiate. You need to drop your anxiety, take a few breaths, you know, I always say to the women, be full, like be confident in yourself, have a full life. You don't know this person yet. You're trying to wait to see if he's going to show up for you. Because if he doesn't show up for you early in dating, it sets a bit of a tone for the rest of the relationship. What's your take on that, Alex?
I love the fact that you say that if he's not showing up, it's not good for you. It means that it's not your mistake. It means like this guy, maybe he's just a player. Maybe he's just talking to a lot of girls. And we don't want to fall in love with this type of guys. And when you say a full life, that would be another advice that I will share. It's really important for you ladies to show that you have your own life, because this is what will drive a man crazy about you. And then he will pursue you. So it's crazy how the inner self, you know, when you work on yourself, this is the best way to attract people. This is the best way to make a man chase you. But it's just counterintuitive. We think that when we love someone and when we like someone, we have to do actions. No. What you have to do is to focus on yourself, because this is working. And I love to say, maybe it's something that you have here too. You are able to attract any man that you don't care about. But when there is someone that you like, basically, you will just act differently. And I want you to change. I want you to just focus on yourself, have a full life, be happy to talk about your life, because this guy will pursue you and he will go crazy about you. And I think that this is being in your feminine energy. Am I right, Candice? If I'm not saying any mistake.
You're absolutely right. We've just been talking about this a lot. But I think the thing is too, ladies, let's face it, what you've been doing isn't working, right? So if you've been doing all the doing and the pursuing, which is the masculine polarity orientation, and it's not working for you because you haven't known why, but it's turning off the high quality men, and it's making those kind of men that are lazy go, okay, well, she's doing all the work, so I'm just going to sit back, right? So either way, you've gone into masculine energy, or, and this one's going to hurt, mothering energy.
Yeah, this is not what we want.
What's that like for a man, Alex?
Yeah, this is, you know, when you're mothering someone, for sure, it will take you for granted. And the fact is like, you will not know how to react, because you will see some positive actions and bad actions and you don't know what to do. And this is the worst situation in dating. And this is why I love to say, your main goal, if you want to have a man that will pursue you, is to be different. What do I mean exactly is like every woman will just react the same way. When you like someone, you're so scared to lose him that you're not rational, or at least like you're trying to do more action towards him to show your interest. And this is where you do a mistake. You need to be yourself and to be unique, because a man will always look for a special woman. And basically you are special. You don't have to do and change your behavior because you are special. But you have to truly love yourself. You have to truly know what are your qualities. What can you bring on the table to a relationship? And this is something that you can learn. And I'm sorry to use this word, but we think that in our life, everything is normal. Loving is easy. No, we have to learn how to love. We have to learn how to love ourselves. And this is why I love my job, is because every single day I'm teaching people how to love themselves, how to be themselves in a relationship, because a man will pursue you this way. If you ask yourself, what is the best technique or the magic tricks to make a man comes to you and pursue you, you will just lose yourself. And this is where you suffer from a situation. I don't know if it makes sense, Candice.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I constantly say to women, don't come here for tips and tricks. They may work in the short term, But what you need to learn is to understand polarity between the masculine and the feminine, understand the masculine better, and know your value. And that's a word that I love that you just used there, Alex. Know your intrinsic value as a person, your feminine power, your smarts too. The masculine will love all of it in you. You just don't lead with your accomplishments and your intelligence and stuff. He's going to work that out very fast. And trust me, high quality men love smart women. Just, you need to have some flexibility. You want to bring your feminine forward. That's what's going to make him trust you, right, Alex?
Exactly. When you can do that, he will trust you. He will also chase you. He will be in love with you, and the relationship will be maintained. It will not be a balance of power, or you giving too much and not receiving anything and be scared to be by yourself. No, you have to always come with your values, and also, I will say, your qualities. When you know your qualities, when you know exactly what you can bring to a man, the relationship will be different. And so sometimes the ladies that I have in my community, they ask me, Alex, yes, but I don't want to play a game. It's not a game. It's just human relationship. If you give your love like this, it's the same. If a man comes to you and give a lot of love and just give you too much attention, you will take him for granted and you will not be excited by the relationship. So it's just about human relationship. It's not your fault. I'm not asking you to change for men. I'm just asking you to understand the way a relationship works, to just create your own, basically.
And I love that you brought up that it's not about playing games.
No.
Nothing that Alex and I are talking about playing games. It's exact opposite. It's actually about learning how to really sit in yourself, right? Be confident in who you are. And I say this in the feminine work, sit in your throne as the queen. And that's not a game. That's a loving yourself, right, Alex? That's like knowing how to love yourself and how to represent yourself in a true, honest way. And you'd want your man to do that too, right? So we need to do that first. And that's a seating in the feminine and knowing how powerful it is without having to go and prove yourself or do something in order to get the response from a man.
And also in every aspect of your life. Basically, when I listen to your videos, Candice, when I look at your expertise, it's not just love and relationship. It will change your self-confidence and your relationship with everyone, even within yourself. I've grown so much as a relationship expert because my life changed. I've become aware of everything. This is where I want you to be yourself and to just make a man pursue you, but also settle in your own life and just follow your dreams, because when you do that, you inspire a man. So he will feel attracted by you. There is no breakup. Of course, there is problem in every relationship, but there is no breakup, divorce, because you are living with a purpose and you are loving yourself. So it's a little bit challenging. It takes a little bit of time, but if you are seeking some help, there is professional that can help you.
That's so beautiful, Alex. Thank you so much. And this has just been such a delight to have you on the channel today. Really lovely to be talking to you. Really lovely. And Alex, you had, he has a book that's amazing, by the way. And can you just talk a bit about your book? And we're going to put a link below for you ladies. It's a free book.
This is what I say. This is the book of my life. So what do I mean exactly? So I wrote this book a few years ago. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. It becomes a bestseller in France. And I decided to translate it in English and to offer it to everyone. So it's for free. You can click the link below if you want. And in this book, I will talk about my own journey. So the codependency. I also lost my father, and this is why I became a relationship expert. And I will talk about, I think, the false beliefs of love. For me, it's all like I was giving and giving it, and I was waiting to receive, and I was mad because I didn't receive anything or not like I wanted. And I just understood that love is not this. And I don't want to give you the answer. I want you to download the book, and I hope you will like it. But yeah, it's for free, so you have nothing to lose. Thanks so much for the opportunity to talk about it, because this book means a lot to me. I'm not a writer, but I just wanted to share my philosophy, basically.
It's really fantastic, and it's the information that's really valuable in that, Alex. So thank you so much for offering it to my community. And so, ladies, as we're wrapping up today, I really encourage you, one, to check on the links below, which is Alex's book, Alex's YouTube channel, okay? And secondly, please make comments or ask questions below the video. And Alex, I'm going to invite you to please come on to the video and answer any questions that women answer. We both will come on and do that. So, yeah, this is your way to start engaging Alex, which is a new person on the channel here. So, Alex, I want to thank you so much from my heart to yours for being on here today. You're just delightful. And it's been so fun to be having the masculine perspective and an expert in relationships on this channel. So thanks so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I know I have a strong French accent. I hope that you were able to understand me. And if you have any question, I would be here to answer your question. Thank you so much, Candice. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So as I always say, when we have the courage to go out there and shine, we give others permission to do the same. So let's all go out there and shine this week. So much love to you all out there. Much love and thanks to you, Alex, today. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.